All right, we are here at my outdoor worm bin, and the last time we were in here, we put some aloe leaves in here. One was frozen, one was freshly cut, and then we put a little bit of food scraps. So the purpose of today's check-in is to see how that aloe is doing, and then to feed it again before I'm out of town for a little bit. It's only been 6 days since we were in here last, so we may not see too much progress, but already on top I'm seeing worms, which is great. And I did check it after a few days, and there wasn't any heat. But we'll see. Oh, this is looking promising. I've got worms getting in between the aloe here. So let's see what's going on. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, so I cut it down the middle. So this must be the fresh one. And then over here is the frozen one. Looks like the worms are definitely going for it, which is good. I had a bunch of commenters mention that they put aloe in their bins and the worms go after it. So let's kind of open this up and see what we got. Oh yeah, we've got some, looks like the same amount of worms as we have black soldier fly larvae. So they're definitely inside there. And I also see some other bin critters that are really tiny, probably some mites. So okay, so this was the fresh one. And then again, let's see, this has only been 6 days, so they're definitely going for it. Let's see about the frozen. This will also kind of tell us, you know, why I freeze things, because it breaks down the plant material at a cellular level and allows it to decay quicker and for the worms to get in it. So I am noticing a severe volume decrease compared to this one. Let me just show you. Right here, you can see from top to bottom is probably a good inch, maybe an inch and a half, but here it's practically flat. So by freezing it, I think that helped it to kind of decay, and maybe the worms got into it more. I'm certainly seeing more on it, you know, 3 versus probably the 7 or 8 that I see here. But oh, inside there's a black soldier fly larvae, so they definitely like it. And a couple of little ones, there's even a baby worm right there. So, and I do see more mites. So no matter what, it looks like the frozen aloe leaf definitely getting consumed faster. And again, I've only been in here 6 days. I bet you 2 days from now, this thing would be totally gone, because it's kind of accelerates how quickly they eat it. Takes them about a day to find it. They eat more and more, and then by day 7, 8, the food is just practically gone. So we've got these. These are a little paper towel that doesn't even look like they've started to get into. But let's go over here and look at the food scraps and see if we find them all there. Maybe they went to that first. So it wasn't too much different stuff. It was kind of the same stuff I put in here normally, which is banana peels, maybe some apples, strawberries, that kind of thing. And it's looking to me, this is from previous feedings, looking to me like they went for the food scraps first, because I don't see any of that other than like the banana peel stalk. But yeah, I don't see any signs of the strawberry, tomato, apple. Well, maybe this. Yeah, even that, I don't know. This looks like from previous feedings. So I think they went for the food scraps first, and then they're coming over to the aloe. So, and you'll notice we put a lot of shredded cardboard in here and bedding, and that is so that we can bulk this thing up. So 6 days in, it looks like they haven't totally got to everything. So what I'm going to do is mix this up real well, aerate it, and then we will refeed, because I want to give them a decent sized feeding. And we're actually going to put it into a little bit of a contraption, which is just an egg carton. And I'm going to see if that maybe helps us with the heat. So let me just air this out, and then I'll be right back with you. So if you've watched over the last 4 videos or so, you know that I haven't been harvesting anything out of here. I usually do it every time I feed, but lately I haven't been harvesting because I wanted to bulk it up, and it is pretty high here. This is doing really good, so I'm happy, and I've got a lot of castings. So next time I'm in here, I was gonna do it this time, but I don't have time, so next time I'm gonna harvest some castings here. So let's put down a little bit of bedding and start feeding this. So there's the little bit of bedding, but I forgot we are going to use this thing right here, just an egg carton, and I'm gonna bury it in here, and then we'll lay down our food in there. And that's just because I've got too many of these egg cartons. I just wanna get rid of them. And I figure, why not make them work for their food a little bit. We'll put the aloe in there. Actually, I think I'm gonna do that last. We're gonna put our food in there first. So we'll go with some banana peels, more banana peel, some apple and lettuce, more apples. Got some broccoli we'll put in there for them. Orange peel, some more lettuce, strawberry, I think that's good. And then we'll add in our aloe. And another thing I was thinking about, because this was frozen and the aloe just has such unique liquid flesh, maybe the flesh of it kind of turned to liquid and leaked out too. That might be another reason why this is so flat compared to the fresh one. But I think we are good here. So I'm just gonna kind of close the egg carton for them. That is their feeding. They're gonna have to work for it a little bit. And let's go ahead and lay down a little bit more bedding. Man, thankfully I have an executive producer. I forgot to add amendments. So again, we are so close to being done with these pulverized oats. Let's add a little bit of those. Sorry, I don't know why I made plain sound effects there, but oh, it's like feeding a toddler. Gotta make plain sound effects while I'm feeding them. So what I put on there was oats, food source, eggshells for their digestion and their grit, and then coffee, just another food source. So let's button this up, and then we'll add some more bedding right there, and then let's bury it up. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button, and then consider subscribing. I also have a couple other bins that I do videos with. I've got a Vermihut worm tower, which is really good for the beginners, and I do different things in there. And I also have a tiny worm bin, so if you've got a small space or you just want to get started, you can follow that and see how that works. But I think this is gonna about do it. So I hope everybody's having a great day. I hope your worm bins are going well. So happy vermicomposting, everybody. Take care now.